The reason why we keep hearing about visualization and the importance of it, and why we keep being told that it's important for our success, for us to reach our full potential, and for us to feel fulfilled, is because visualization is a powerful, powerful tool when used correctly. It is true that most people don't use it correctly, and where they fall down is that people are just daydreaming. And this is not about daydreaming. This is about creating new neural pathways in the brain that allow a new timeline to open up that space to create those possibilities of possibility towards our desired outcome. So I will explain that in full. When we start to think about our desired outcome, our dream, our goal, our purpose, when we start to visualize it, what we're doing is we're decreasing the gap between where we believe we are and where we believe we could be. Because most of us have a real self-sabotage going on, and all of us have this mechanism in our amygdala brain that is our survival mechanism that keeps feeding us with, do I look good? Am I right? Am I valuable? Is this safe? Am I safe? Is it going to work out? What's in it for me? What's in it for them? So we are constantly on alert for, maybe I'm not cut out for this. Maybe this is not going to work out for me. Am I good enough for this? Will I make it? And the point is, if we can't see in our mind, if we can't connect to that feeling through seeing it in our mind, then we're going to actually listen to that voice, the amygdala part of the brain that is set up for survival. Instead, we want to come from another part of the mind where we are the creator in our universe, the creator of our life, the master of our thoughts, if you wish. What we want to do is start sitting down and connecting to the idea of where we are wanting to proceed with much gratitude for where we are. That is the fact. We need to be grateful for where we are, because if we're not grateful for where we are, then we start recreating thoughts of, I'm not going to end up over there because it's already shit for me, so how is it going to get any better? Kind of that simple. So when we start visualizing, for some people, even for people like myself, for us people who are great at visualizing, who have photographic memory, in the beginning, visualization can in fact be a big challenge, can be a struggle. Visions might not come, it might not come clearly, and we may not feel it, and we may find that our brain kind of just goes to sleep on us. We kind of shut down and go, what was I actually doing? And then we get distracted and go do something else. Visualization takes practice. So you need to be doing it every single day, consistently, in order to embed it into our mind so that it becomes a competent practice, a practice that we're good at, a practice that we continually practice until it becomes habitual. And once it becomes habitual, we've closed the gap and we are where we visualized we want to be. I'm going to talk more and more and more about this as the year rolls on. It's a really important topic, and I believe that it hasn't been discussed properly, thoroughly, and clearly enough for you to be able to, 1, believe that it's important to you, 2, for you to take it on, and 3, for you to actually play it through successfully. We can't just be told, start visualizing, because it's not clear what we need to be doing and how we need to be doing it and why we need to be doing it. The same as in my business, which is all about be authentic and you will be successful. I can't just say to the women in my workshop or the men and women that I'm mentoring, hey, go and be authentic, because what does that even mean? So for example, being authentic means not pretending and not having to censor ourselves. So, and it's about freedom of expression. So in regards to visualization, it's not just a matter of sitting down and daydreaming and fingers crossed and hope it works out. It's not about that at all. It's a very profound practice that elite sports people use, that entrepreneurs use, that successful business people use, that has been used throughout centuries. And I want you to use it, and I want you to use it correctly, profoundly, and allow it to create that timeline towards your desired outcome. So my name is Fur Whale, and yes, I run a really beautiful business called She Talks. It is for women, currently for women, until He Talks starts up in the later half of this year. And I'm a mind facilitator, I am a behavioral expert, and I coach women in public speaking. There's a whole lot more that I do, but we'll talk about that another time. This is all about visualization, and what I'm going to suggest is that you now go and make a habit of just before going to sleep, sitting down, go to bed early or sit down before going to sleep and start to play out in your mind. And maybe it doesn't work in your mind for you. Maybe you need to draw images. Maybe you need to write it to start the ball rolling. Or maybe you need to go to a magazine or watch a TV show about the rich and famous that allows you to visualize that space that you are now wanting to occupy and allow you to close the gap and traverse that timeline, create that timeline towards your outcome. So I'll talk to you soon. All the best with this. It's a big idea, and I want you to take it on and start practicing bit by bit. Okay, talk to you soon. Bye for now.